Hello, this is Crystar, and today I am going for something crazy, a little insane, a little noisy, a lot noisy actually. I want noise, I want creativity, I want stuff to make you go, huh. What I have here is a multi-sample piano, or sorry, multi-sample sampler type thing. Basically, it's the Bitwig sampler built in. I just created a new multi-sample, and I went into my sample library, and I got these samples from the people that make the glitch machines, or the glitch machines company. And they make a bunch of samples, and they make some really weird samples. Majorly, I think, to be used in their software, but overall, pretty cool stuff. Overall, for like sound effects and stuff like that, if you want to mess with it. So what I did is I dragged and dropped onto here, and I grabbed a whole slew of them. So if you see over here, there's a bunch of them. And I want to turn it up just a slight bit. What I want is, I want to create something that only plays a slice of the sample. So I don't want it held down. I also want it to play monophonic, and I want it to kind of fade in to the Now with this sampler, you got all kinds of fun things to do. You can do cycles, textures, you can freeze it, and then you can set the position. We're not going to freeze that. What we want to do is we kind of want to go in. And we want to make it, we want to just play a short, small section of it. Kinda want to get some distortion up in here. Maybe some saturation. Maybe a compressor. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Some of them are low on the amplitude. All right, excuse the creative break. Now comes the next fun part. Now that we got something that's kind of choppy, we can add some additional drums and put it into a context. And get something 80s sounding, like especially like Art of Noise type thing. But I kind of want to make it generative, which means some randomization of playing the samples. Right now I'm playing with my keyboard manually if you can't hear. So I kind of want to do something, let's get a little lazy, and I want something with either Nemesis or Berserk.
Who's stopping this? Apocalypse.
So that's a G. All right, so we want sort of a G being played here. I go G3. All right. Duplicate that. Whoops. Stop that. Duplicate. Duplicate. And then after this one, we want to cut this a bit short. And then go into the fill territory. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then all we do is we turn on this, and now it's crazy. It's crazy. It's very crazy. So on this one, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do a note grid. And then we're gonna pop this off. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do. I either want a gate or a trigger. So let's start off with triggers first. Okay, so what we want to do is we kind of want to put in a randomizer type of thing. We're going to look at our sample and hold. We want to probably make it a little like, we want this one on a beat or whatever. We want the octaver to go up and down. We want our pitch. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the quantize. We're gonna make sure that it can plug into everything, but it's gonna quantize to the pitch that it wants to come in. We want to I always forget how to do this. Basically, what we want to do is some sort of randomize. I don't know. We want to involve the where is it? Sine mob, because this one's always fun and wacky. We want to put it through here. We want to put this out. And we want to mess with this a little bit. And then the phase in, probably pre-chord it, but I want to mess with the phase a bit. And then let's run it. Oh, there it goes. I think I heard it. I think a phase is going by way too quick to do what we need to do. So let's do another sample and hold and see if that one helps us out a bit. That might be good. All right, we need to know what it's, because it might be going out of our range that we need. So let's look at this. Let's go here. Let's see what value. Whoa, way out of our range. All right, now we need to lock it down in value-wise. We need to either amplify it or attenuate it, because we need to get it down within the range of our samples. All right, we're getting better. So now, That was cool. All right, I think I got what exactly I wanted to do. And exactly the way I wanted to do it. I think we could probably add violin, maybe? Let's do something simple. I'm beginning to spell Arturia wrong nowadays. Hey. There we go. Yeah, some strings maybe from Arturia. Almost there. I really like that. I really like that. There's something, the juxtaposition, I guess, between the two of the really heavily sampled and the strings sound really wild. You just need some like samples of haze and other types of things, and I think you are getting something inspired by Art of Noise. Especially close to Edit. Check that one out if you're not familiar with it. Close to the Edit. Early 80s. I think Nemesis. Should I do something? The problem with this one is I want this one to be not looped because I like the different type of strings and the notes being played. So it would be doing good to have something a little more probably generative on this one, but I kind of want to. In Nemesis, there was
Apocalypse. Who's stopping this? Apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Who stopped? Apocalypse.
So we're looking at C3.
Apocalypse.
So let's do.
Apocalypse. Who's
Wow,
stopping this? Apocalypse.
Do it like that there. sampling goodness is what I'm going to say on that one. That's basically what I heard when I was younger in the 80s. If it wasn't pop radio, if it was something really weird and experimental, Art Nouveau, they used to call it, where it was just samples and then playing around with the sampler and then mixing in some other stuff until we got stuff in the 90s of the techno and the boom boom booms, and then the more dubstep type stuff in the 2000s, stuff like that. Overall, pretty cool. I really like this. This brought me back. I didn't expect this. All I wanted to do when I started this was just try out the multi-sampler, load a whole bunch of samplers in it. The original idea actually spawned was, my original idea is I wanted a sampler that loaded a random sample and played it. And then it kind of spawned from there to say, hey, how could I load in a random sample all the time? Because I don't think Bitwig allows you to load random samplers. But they do have a multi-sampler. And the multi-sampler, I could play a different sample per key. Okay. And then the further deviation was I wanted to throw the stuff I've been working on a couple of videos ago with the granular effect stuff to make it even more crazy. And that could probably be a lot more crazy. But this one, the simplicity of the probably the 1/8 or the 1/16 type of notes, or actually I think they're fourths, whatnot, they're so precise and so clean that they kind of go into the context. And with Nemesis, it actually made it really good to have kind of like an 80s style, old school, I don't want to say industrial, but it's close to industrial type of sound of getting in there and just being hard edged and no nuance to it and just being simple, I think. But overall, pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it a lot, and I will catch you later.